Hey, what's up YouTube? Long time no see. Been about almost, actually like over a month now. I apologize for that. School's been keeping me busy. Anyway, Domination match on Bakaara in the background. Modern Warfare 3, I will explain why Modern Warfare 3 in the background in a second. But first, a few announcements. I'm going to be trying to post videos regularly, but instead of two, I'm going to be doing one, just because I don't have as much time as I used to. Anyway, yeah, that's it for announcements. I'm going to jump into why I have Modern Warfare 3 gameplay in the background now. Anyway, so, as I said earlier, I'll explain why I have Modern Warfare 3 gameplay in the background. Well, here it is. From what I've seen and what I've heard, Modern Warfare, or COD Ghost, seems to be playing a lot like Modern Warfare 3 or the Modern Warfare games, because Infinity Ward, they did Modern Warfare 3 and they're doing COD Ghost now. So I think the games are going to probably be similar. And I know I was trying to do this a while ago. I apologize. I think by the time this video goes up, it'll be like a day after Allier posted his Road to Call of Duty Ghost game or video. That was actually his idea of playing Modern Warfare 3 to get ready for COD Ghost. I originally had, but I never got around to getting gameplays. And I did have gameplays, I just never got around, or like a few days ago, I got some gameplays. The gameplay I have here and a few more, and I meant to put up some videos, but I have not been able to because I just haven't had time, and unfortunately he got to the playing Modern Warfare 3 to get ready for Ghost before I did, or posted it before I did, so I can't claim prize for that, or can't claim, what do you call it? You can't claim, what do you call it? Anyway, I can't claim it, the idea as my own. I apologize for rambling right there. Anyway, I'm going to jump into the gameplay right now. Alright, so first of all, I want to point out the class I'm using. So I'm going to be using the MK-14 with Flinch, Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Stalker. So this was kind of, this I can claim, what do you call it, the idea as my own, because, what I wanted to do is I wanted to use, like the kind of perk setup, or, the setup I'm planning on using in Ghost. So from what I can tell, you can, you have 8 points, I think, for perks, or something like that. Anyway, for what I have in mind, the flinch attachment is going to replicate toughness, or whatever that's called in Ghost. It's pretty much the equivalent to toughness in Black Ops 2, where you have less flinch when you get hit while in a gunfight. Now this is going to be helpful because if you're going to be using the playstyle I normally use, where it's kind of a run and gun type playstyle, and you're constantly getting into gunfights, even if it may not be in your advantage, like I always tell you to, because getting gunfights in your advantage will give you the advantage. Will obviously give you the advantage and make it more likely that you win the gunfight. But anyway, I've covered that in other videos. I'll cover that maybe later if I have time. But anyway, that's the reason for using flinch. I'm also going to be using sleight of hand. Well, I want to say that I may not use sleight of hand in Ghost. And watch this. That was ridiculous. I think that was a little bit of a lag comp, or I don't even think there's lag comp in this game. But anyway, I'm going to be using sleight of hand. I don't think I'll be using it in Ghost as much as I want to. I may be using Scavenger, which I have on the specialist thing. But for COD, Modern Warfare 3, having sleight of hand is helpful. And running Scavenger as one of the starting perks is not always the smartest thing to do, because it does help to have the faster reloading time. Picking up Scavenger later on in the specialist streak is helpful, because you get to pick it. You can use gun kills for a certain amount of time without running out of ammo, and then you eventually get to a time when you need ammo. And this is a fail. I apologize. Anyway, I'm also using Quick Draw, which is very helpful, because if you're gonna get into a gunfight where you're not completely ready for it, and that the third perk Stalker comes in handy with that. But anyway, if you're not going to be going into a gunfight where you're completely ready for it, Quick Draw really helps, because bringing up your sight quicker does help in winning gunfights, because bringing up your sight increases the accuracy of the area in which you fire, right? The accuracy of the gun, because looking down the sight is more accurate than hip fire. Anyway, that was I apologize for the inability to grasp words. But anyway, having that quick draw really helps winning gunfights, because even if you go into the gunfight unprepared, you can bring up your sight with enough or faster than the other guy. If it's an equal gunfight, you'll be able to win that because quick draw gives you the advantage. So I'm pretty sure this is in Ghost, and this is probably what I'll be using as well. I will also be using, is it Stalker? And I think I'm going to be using Scavenger, as I mentioned earlier, but I think I'm going to be using the equivalent of Stalker in the equivalent of Stalk in Black Ops 2 in Call of Duty Ghost, because being able to strafe while you have your sight up, or strafe faster while you have your sight up, is very helpful, especially in a game like Call of Duty, where, you know, having the advantage is very, very important, because it'll allow you to win most of your gunfights. And yeah, that's that. Or that's, you know, one of the general things with Call of Duty is that having the advantage will let you do better in the game. So that's my class setup. I like it because it'll allow me to have more versatility in how I can play. Right, that's really bad spawning. But I'll get to the, you know, I'll get into probably what I want to see fixed between Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost. Maybe in a later video. I might touch on it later in this game. But anyway, that's my class setup in preparation for COD Ghost. I hope you guys liked it. I guess I'll jump into the gameplay now, because I think I'm out of topics to talk about involving the class. Anyway, so let's jump into the game. Right there, a really lucky drop shot. It was slightly skillful, but it wasn't all that skillful. Got actually relatively lucky, because that's what do you call it? This stealth bomber really helped me along. And right here, I don't know, I kind of feel like I shouldn't have gotten into that gunfight. As you can see, I'm gonna be strafing in between, you know, cover, and trying to rush in between covers, or like, yeah, trying to rush between covers, because I don't want to be caught out in the open. Just, you know, like right here, that was lucky because that guy didn't look at me, but I'm trying to rush in between covers, you know, making use of that stalker perk. And also, if you guys haven't noticed yet, the what is it called, the suppressor, sorry, I don't know why I went, I don't know, I just lost my brain for a second or something. Anyway, the suppressor is extremely good in this game, and I think overall it's extremely good because it allows you to, you know, rush into the spawns and just pick people off repeatedly. And right here, that was a really nice use of cover right there. Good pick off. And right here, I got really lucky with that kill, but there is a second guy right here, and I think I'm gonna die in a second. I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, the suppressor is really good because it allows you to penetrate the enemy spawns and just pretty much just hang out in there, pick off kills without being noticed. And if they're like this, if the team's like this, oh yeah, that's right, the specialist bonus gave me blast shield, so I actually didn't die because of that grenade. Anyway, that's actually one thing I hope they're gonna nerf in COD Ghost, which I think they did address, is the specialist bonus. I feel like it's really, really overpowered. It kind of gives you every perk when you get the specialist bonus, which, like, okay, isn't a really, really bad thing, but I do think it's like really overpowered, because if it gives you like all the perks, you're kind of loaded. You don't have any limitations in what you can do because you have, you know, all the perks. And right here, I didn't learn from my mistake, but then when I went back, you know, I was able to pick him off twice actually, because he was, what do you call it? Because he was tack inserting. Anyway, back to my original tangent of the suppressor. I recommend using it for guns that have high damage, mostly because the suppressor does reduce damage by a little bit, I'm pretty sure, and it also reduces the what do you call it, the range, which is also something to worry about. Sometimes, you know, suppressor or reducing the amount of range is not necessarily a bad thing. It's like something like a sniper rifle. You can put a suppressor on, and if it's like the Barrett 50 cal in this game that has a lot of damage, it's still pretty good with the suppressor. And also, SMGs that like don't rely on range are relatively good. Some guns that are, you know, the suppressor is just, anyway, the suppressor is really good. It's something that really increases your ability to get a lot of kills. It does. What I'm hoping is that they fix the spawns in Modern Warfare or in Ghost, because Modern Warfare 3 spawns weren't all that great, and they did kind of affect the ability to get gameplays, because even when you're using the suppressor, people can like spawn on top of you or in like 10-foot radius, which was irritating because it killed kill streaks relatively quickly. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. But yeah, I guess I've gone on this tangent long enough. This gameplay's wrapping up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the getting ready for COD Ghost class builder. Final score is actually 33 and 11. Please like, subscribe, and share. And also, I would really appreciate the share, because, you know, I've been out for a while and coming back. I don't know if anybody's going to come back and watch my videos. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please have a nice day, and God bless.